We need to be smart with our money. How smart are you in managing your money? How will that affect your life in the future? Here is the story of Lex and Tim. Meet Lex. Lex works as a pilot. He often travels around the world. He stays in an apartment in the city. As a pilot, he earns 8,000 ringgit every month. This is Tim. Tim is a farmer. He grows fruits and vegetables in his farm. He stays in the countryside and earns a monthly income of 4,000 ringgit. By looking at their incomes, who do you think is richer? You might think that Lex is richer because he earns more than Tim. But what if I tell you that it may not be the case? In order to find out who is richer, we need to first take a look at their spending habits. Now let's look at how Lex manages his income every month. He pays 3,000 ringgit for his apartment in the city. He drives a luxury car which he pays 2,000 ringgit every month and another 500 ringgit for fuel. He enjoys eating expensive fine dining food and spends 1,000 ringgit dining at fancy restaurants. He loves fashion and would spend 1,000 ringgit on designer items in a month, and his utility bills will cost him another 500 ringgit. He usually saves nothing at the end of the month. He would think to himself, there's nothing to be worried about. I will have my salary coming in next month. Now let's look at how Tim manages his income every month. He will plan his expenses in the following way. Tim has a goal to save 1,500 ringgit every month. So when he gets his income, he would immediately put away 1,500 ringgit in his savings account. This money is set aside for his future. He rents a small house in the countryside for which he pays 500 ringgit each month. He rides the motorcycle to his farm and spends 200 ringgit on fuel. Tim loves eating healthy food, so he would cook vegetables and eat fruits from the farm. He only spends 500 ringgit on other groceries. Tim likes to hang out with his friends too, but he would limit his spending on entertainment to no more than 300 ringgit in a month. Besides that, his utility bill would cost him 400 ringgit. Tim also invests in his education and spends 300 ringgit on online business classes. He believes in helping those in need and will make an effort to donate 300 ringgit to different charities. When COVID-19 pandemic happened, Lex unfortunately lost his job as a pilot. He is now in huge debts from his expenses. Because he does not save any money, he is forced to seek for help. Whereas for Tim, although he has also been affected by the pandemic, but he is able to live his life as usual because he has saved for rainy days and only spend within his means. With the savings that he has, he will have money to fall back on if his income is lost or become reduced. Now, who do you think is smarter with their money? You would now say it is Tim. Why is that so? It is because although Tim earns less money than Lex, he is smarter in managing his money. So what have we learned from this story? Number 1, we should always save first before spending to prepare for a rainy day. Number 2, it is not about how much you earn, but it is how you plan your spending that would make you rich. Number 3, it is important to do budget planning and avoid spending more than our income. By learning from Tim, ask yourself with the money that you have, how much money would I want to save every month? And 2, how can I plan my spending in a smarter way? For more information and learnings, please log on to www.alliancebank.com.my/AEIOU.